It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everyone. Look at you out there on this bright sunny spring day.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Look at you. I'm like, hey, people
It's
at
the
home.
morning show on XL7, and we're here with, what's your name again? Scooty Patootie.
Whoop, whoop. How are you today?
Good. I was looking at you. That's what I was looking at. It's like, we're here.
When we first opened, I got a few buttons to hit, so I wasn't paying attention. And you said, how are you? And out there, I'm thinking you're talking to the people.
I was
you
talking
look good.
to them.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
I was
What are you
talking to
looking at?
them because I can see out there. So y'all put on your bathrobes. That's all I'm saying.
I'm confused. We can see through the TV now. People,
Yes.
be scared.
So, yeah, not really for anyone that's paranoid out there. We're just joking.
And then there's people that think that they can see through the TV and see everything that they're
Yes.
doing. And
Have you been following all the stuff? Speaking of that,
Okay.
have you been following all the stuff with the
didn't
UFO?
think that would segue into
I
something.
know, it would segue into the UFO files that are being released. Have you been
I
following
haven't.
any of
I
that?
have not.
Did you know?
I find it intriguing, though.
I do
mean,
too. But I think it was Apollo 13, but don't quote me on that. One of the sets of Apollo astronauts talked about seeing things out in space that were like
Okay.
unidentified things. And I find that fascinating. I mean, I am not a believer that there's other human communities out there in space, but I do find it to be intriguing that there could be celestial beings.
Well, and you talk
know.
about UFOs, and everybody thinks you're nuts. You think there's aliens and there's this and that, but it's unidentified flying objects. It's just things that we have not identified to what
Yes.
it is. It's outside of our realm of what we know.
Yes, and it's very interesting to watch the videos that they have because they move in all kinds of directions. It's not just lateral or horizontal, and anyway. So I find that intriguing that the possibility of celestial, like Billy Graham years ago wrote a book called Angels.
Okay.
And it talked about, like in the book of Revelation, and linked things from the Bible to what could be like UFOs or things that people see that are unexplained like that. So I don't know. Anyway, I was just curious if you'd been following it because
I have not.
it's interesting.
I may have
isn't it?
to. I may have to look into that.
Do you not, like read
I get into
news
that
or-
stuff.
Do
I don't
you?
I don't sit down and read a bunch of. There's
watch
a
on TV?
bunch of crud out there that I just have a problem with news.
Yes.
News hardly is news anymore. It's opinions,
Yes, that's true.
and I can't stand that.
Yeah, there is a difference between news and opinion commentary.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, but yeah, I watched some things on TV. It's very interesting. So anyway, I was just curious. So, well, that was 3 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, just listening to that. So,
Why do I not feel smarter?
I know. Well, you
Okay.
should. Guess what today is, speaking of being smarter?
All right, it is the 14th.
Yes.
It is Thursday.
So, just a couple of important dates. In
I'm ready.
history.
I'm ready. I'm
if
ready.
you want to be smarter, this is the
This is
the
it.
segment.
All right,
This
I'm
is
here-
coming.
Do I need to write this down? or-
Well, you could
Okay,
if you
let's-
were so inclined. But in history, this day in history, the first English settlement was established in North America in Jamestown, Virginia,
Okay.
1607.
1607.
1607. And then in 1796, Dr. Edward Jenner administered the first smallpox vaccine.
Okay.
And smallpox, I think, has been eradicated at this point. Isn't that right?
Yes.
I think
I
so,
mean,
yes.
the-
We don't have to get vaccinated for that anymore, thankfully. There are so many other things that they
Yeah,
want
oh,
us
yeah.
to get vaccinated for. But yeah, 1796, the first smallpox
All
vaccine.
right.
And then in 1804, Lewis and Clark set out from near St. Louis, Missouri, to explore the Louisiana Purchase. They went up the Missouri River to like South Dakota and Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
So they set out from this day in 1804 to explore
Awesome.
that section of the new Louisiana Purchase. But it's also enough about history, because do you feel smarter now?
I'm getting there.
You should.
I had to deal with the whole UFO thing, so I'm trying to make room for.
I know. Well,
okay.
You never know which direction this is going to take us. But it's also National Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Have you ever done the chicken dance?
I have done the chicken.
I have too.
Yes.
Were you sober? I was.
I have to say that it's fuzzy, so probably not.
I did it. I've done it several times, but I've been sober because I don't drink. But I thought it was fun to do sober. I don't know what it's like to do.
Well,
you see a lot of people who aren't sober doing it.
I think it'd be a good thing to see you do it now. I think people at home would love to. I mean, you could just stand right there and do the chicken dance. I'll wait.
Because I was, when I was getting ready this morning, I was thinking about it because it's been several years. But we're going to pass on that. I mean, that's just something you'll have to use your imagination. But it is National Dance Like a Chicken Day.
I've known that I would have dressed like a chicken today. I would have.
But
just for you.
To go along with that, I mean, this is kind of funny. It's National Biscuit Day. So chicken and biscuits.
There you go. What more could you ask for?
You can't go wrong. Do you make homemade biscuits? Mm-hmm. I figured as much.
I do. I like my homemade biscuits.
Now, are you of the mindset that biscuit can be for breakfast or lunch or dinner?
Oh yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
See, to me, biscuits are breakfast, unless I'm going to Cracker Barrel. Then I'll have them for lunch. Or supper.
Now, if I'm doing, let's say, biscuit and gravy, then I'm going to buy the biscuits. And they're just going to be those big fluffy biscuits that you break apart.
Because you're going to smother them with
gravy. Yes. The biscuits that I usually make homemade at home, it's like what we call a 7-Up biscuit.
Oh, okay.
And it's already got butter in the biscuit, stuff like that. So it wouldn't be that good with gravy because it's already got flavor in it.
Well, yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to smother the flavor of a homemade biscuit.
So these you'll eat plain. You don't even need to butter them. You don't need to. I mean, they are amazing.
My mouth is watering. We're going to have to go back to addressing the issue of the cooking segment. I've been trying to get him since I've been here to do a cooking segment. I'm just putting it out there. If you would like to see a cooking segment, you may email Scooter. What's your email?
She's got her hand up over there.
So, but yeah, I think that America would like to see that.
Everyone.
And it's the biscuits I make are very unique. They're 7-Up biscuits. We use 7-Up in them. And the way it reacts and it
makes them puffy. I think we
do
need
them in a cast iron skillet.
I think we need to have a cooking segment, and you could cook them at home and just bring the recipe, and we can show the final product.
You're just wanting the food.
Well, that too.
You've had some of my cooking already.
Yes, I know. That's why and I'm saying this in all honesty, that's why you're such a good cook, and you do like your own recipes, and I think that would be worthwhile to share with people. And I'm serious when I say that. So anyway, but I definitely like the food too. So, either way you want to look at it. I was trying to pay you a compliment to get the food, but I guess it's not working.
It's a win-win either way.
Anyway, so I guess, on that note, do you have anything to add before we segue?
I guess not. We're already 10 minutes in, so yeah.
Chicken and biscuits.
Chicken and biscuits
dance like
today.
a chicken and eat a biscuit today.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
While you're reading about Lewis and Clark.
There you go.
Okay. It'll be a full day.
Chicken and biscuits.
So, yeah. So, all right, Hospice of the Ozarks, the area's only not-for-profit hospice provider, for Baxter and Marion counties since 1979. And you can contact them at 870-508-1771. And they do, of course, end-of-life care, and they do care coaching for chronic care conditions, and they have the hospice house and bereavement counseling, and they have information on youth camps for youth who have lost loved ones. So give them a call. Check them out today. If you're looking for opportunities to volunteer, that is a great place to consider doing that. They can always use volunteers. Or if you're looking at making a donation, you can give them a call because they will put your money to good use. And they sponsor our morning prayers, and we appreciate them over there, 870-508-1771. And let's bow our heads for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this gorgeous spring day, the warm weather, the bright sunshine, and we just thank you for all of your creation and the many blessings that you give us. We thank you for our health and for answered prayers, and most importantly, we thank you for your only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for our salvation. And we just pray that you will watch over our country, our president, all of our military, and all of our communities at the statewide level and the national level. And we just pray that you will watch over us and guide our footsteps today to bring glory and honor to you. Forgive us of our sins, and we just praise you and give you all the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
I just want to let you know that
Yes.
people have gotten a hold of my phone and are supporting the cooking segment.
They're what?
Supporting
Supporting
the
it.
cooking segment.
All right. Thank you, America.
Led by Pat.
Led-
Would you do, here it is, would you do a cooking segment if Karen did the chicken dance?
Oh, hey.
Hey, she refused to do the chicken
Hey.
dance, unfortunately.
Well, is that just reserved? I'm not sure the chicken dance is reserved just for today.
There you go.
So I will, I will definitely give that some thought in
Pat-
exchange for the cooking
Pat,
segment.
for you, I'll definitely look into it. We'll see what we can do for you. That's
Appreciate
funny.
that. That is funny. Oh,
That is
that's funny. So yeah, I would definitely consider doing that. So send in those requests for the cooking segment. And I'm surprised.
Pat's probably started something. Now I'm going to start getting texts.
Yes, and here's the thing.
Thanks, Pat.
I am wondering if he's like, could you teach Karen the cooking to cook?
Oh, can we do this as a teaching class?
Yes, as a teaching class. I would be willing to do that for sure. For sure, I
Awesome.
would be willing to do that.
We could actually set up a little kitchen thing over
I
there.
think we could. I mean, I'm serious. I would definitely take it as a cooking class.
There you
I'm
go.
just saying. All right. Well, we're going to take a
Full break.
Full break because we have just rambled on, and it's all your fault. All right. We'll
No,
be
it's
right
Pat's
back.
fault. We'll put it on Pat. It's Pat's fault. We'll be
We'll
back.
be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home. Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. And we're just having a fun time here. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're having a really great morning. And it's time for weather.
It is brought to us by the Z
By
Team.
the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora at Century 21 Lemac Realtors. They, of course, we talk about them a lot in terms of customer service and wanting to be your realtors. They do good work. They are licensed in Missouri and Oklahoma. Missouri and Oklahoma. Whoops, Missouri and Arkansas. I don't know where that came from.
You never know. They may spread to Oklahoma.
They may
you never
spread
know.
Oklahoma, but Missouri and Arkansas for sure. And I don't know where that came from. I just reached out of Oklahoma, being from there. I guess it's in the recesses of my mind. But
She's losing it.
they are licensed in Missouri and Arkansas, and they want to be your realtors. They have a love for this community, and they just give back a lot to the community. And they relocated here. They can help you relocate. Their phone number is 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net, take a look at their customer service awards, and while you're there, take a look at the MLS listings and see if there's anything that kind of floats your boat. And they'll be happy to set up a showing for you. If you're looking to sell, they will come out and get you set up on how to do that and be with you every step of your journey to buy or sell. So give them a call. And let's go take a look, shall we, at their...
Yeah, this is from retiredarkansas.net. This is on their back deck. And
That's a
man, that's
beautiful
a
shot this
beautiful
morning.
shot this morning.
It's a lot clearer than it was on Tuesday, for sure.
We've had a lot of fog this week.
But there's no fog there. That is pretty. And I don't see any boats out. This is a pretty day.
It's a little early.
Well, isn't that when the best fishing is? In the morning?
Not necessarily. I mean, the lakes and stuff may be different, but in the river, I don't think it matters.
Every time I've gone fishing, like with a guide, it's early in the morning.
So clear.
But that is so pretty.
It's so crisp.
Not a cloud in the sky.
That's overlooking Cotter there.
So,
That's pretty cool.
that is very cool.
I'm going to switch over to the other camera and see what.
Oh,
Now I feel like I need to be on the water.
I know. It just is beckoning to us.
Yeah, I think
isn't
I'm
it?
going to go ahead and go. You guys finish up and let me know.
And then this brings me to the other thing that I've talked to you about is doing a remote
On the river. Got a lot of ideas.
Or how about a remote from the deck, Bob and Linda?
Pat, apparently you're not keeping her busy enough. She's got all these.
it's moving.
It is?
It's moving
So while we are watching that train pull in or out, I'm not sure. Is it pulling in
I
or
have
out?
no clue.
Anyway, while we watch the train and enjoy the views from those beautiful views from the deck of Bob and Linda Zadora, let's go through some temperatures. It is 52 degrees in Mountain Home, 49 in Harrison, 50 in Batesville. Yaleville is 49 degrees, Marshall 51, Salem is 45, Mountain View 49, Calico Rock 47, West Plains 45, Springfield 49, Poplar Bluff 49, and St. Louis is at 53 degrees. And it is, I don't know that it could be any clearer.
No,
Those
that's
shots
beautiful
from the-
shots.
That is beautiful, not a cloud in the sky.
That's a song.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. That's a song from the musical Oklahoma.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go. All right, and nothing there on the radar, nothing.
Got a little bit up in Nebraska, but nothing
Yeah,
around
but
here.
nothing down close to us. Today, anyway, right now.
I'll take it.
I'll take it any day of the week and twice on Sundays. No watches or warnings today. Today's high is going to be 78 degrees. There is a 20% chance of precipitation, so not much of thunderstorms. Tonight, 59 degrees, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, a high of 87 degrees, mostly sunny, and then a 20% chance of precipitation, showers, or thunderstorms. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms.
We're going to hope that doesn't happen. We got two graduations
Yes.
going. One of them's being outdoors. So.
And tomorrow, and the 20% is after 7 p.m. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that of all days to get a little bit of rain, that would not be the day for it. But the Friday night low is 68, and then Saturday, high of 85, 20% chance of precipitation again. Saturday night, a low of 66 and mostly clear. And then Sunday, look at that high, 88 degrees and sunny. Sunday night, 72 and mostly clear. And then Monday, 87 degrees, 40% chance of thunderstorms on Monday. So we'll watch that. Pollen count, no tree pollen today, but grass pollen very high. No ragweed. But that grass pollen really gets my
Does it?
eyes watering.
Ragweed gets a lot of people in the fall.
Yes, I get that then too. Norfolk Lake water level 552.93 feet. Level is 0.93 feet above full pool of 552. Bull Shoals Lake is at 655.66 feet. Level is 3.34 feet below full pool of 659. And looks like there's no dam report.
They have not
Is that right?
updated the dam report since Monday.
Oh, okay. So
I keep calling.
okay. So we don't know about the dam report, but you know,
I would still think that they're just
minimum flow.
doing minimum flow. So
Yeah. So, all right. Well, on that note, I guess we'll take another quick word.
we'll
Is
get
that
a
right?
quick word from Ozark Farm and
And
Lawn.
we'll be right back with community events, so don't go away now.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozark's Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. And we are going to do community events now. Before we do community events,
Yeah.
I just want to make a comment of something I forgot to mention earlier. The Mountain Home High School had their senior awards
Yes, they did.
ceremony on, I think, wasn't it Tuesday?
I think
if
it was
remember.
on Tuesday.
Over 70 students, seniors, got scholarships and awards. So congratulations to all of them.
Amazing how much
Including-
money goes through scholarships here
Yes,
in Mountain
and including two from Twin Lakes Playhouse. 2 students were awarded $500 scholarships, one-time $500 scholarships to 2 students to continue their education in performing arts.
That's
so congratulations to Symphony Fox and Natalie Keller for those awards, but congratulations to all of the seniors who took home scholarship awards.
That's amazing.
on
That's
Tuesday night.
awesome.
Over 70. That is quite an accomplishment. So way to go, everyone.
So cool.
It is cool. So on that note, shall we do the community events?
Community
Sponsored-
News brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Isn't that right? Just
You
go ahead and
bet.
give them another shout out. You do it so well.
I'll do the other tag. I did dealership. That deals.
Yes,
deals.
thank you
deals.
for that. And Ozarks Farm and Lawn, located at, where are they? 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home. I
She's
know it's
losing it.
like,
She's
have they
losing
moved
it.
since Tuesday? Because, no, they have not moved.
No, that would take forever with that inventory.
Yes, with all that inventory. But they have new equipment, construction equipment, yard equipment, farm equipment, any kind of equipment for outside, utility vehicles, tractors, of course, and everything that goes with farming and yard and all of that. And they have pre-owned as well, and a magnificent sales department, according to you.
They do, and
You
they
have
have a
used them a lot?
huge, knowledgeable service center. So if you need anything repaired or fixed, they have a big parts department. They're
Mm-hmm.
there for you, anything that you need.
Financing options, and you can go test drive it and take it home today.
There you go.
So go see them at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home. Ozarks Farm and Lawn. They have Kubota, New Holland, and New Holland Construction. So
They are
check them
really
out.
nice people over there.
Yes.
You'll enjoy
Yes.
it.
Tell them Scooter sent you.
There you go.
They'll appreciate that, and maybe they, will give them a pat on the back if you tell them that.
Attaboy.
An attaboy. All right. So community events. Hey, coming up this Saturday, May 16th. Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, May 16th, over at the fairgrounds here in Mountain Home. Southern Crunch Promotions is hosting Demolition Derby, and the gates open at 4 p.m. and the show starts at 7 p.m. Admission $10 for adults, $5 6 to 18 years old, under 6 free. And then if you want a pit pass, how fun is that? You can get a pit pass for $20. So that's going to be a lot of fun. They have a lot of different classes of events over there in the Demolition Derby. Go check that out. I've asked you this before, but I forgot what you told me. Have you been to a Demolition Derby?
I have. It's been a long time ago. But yeah, they're actually fun to watch.
How fun is that? I've watched them on TV before, but never been to one live. So
A lot
who
of
knows?
crashing.
A lot of crashing. Yes, lots of crashing. And then Saturday, May 23rd, over at Fulton County Fairgrounds in Salem, right down the road, they are having the Kentucky Headhunters live in concert, and that the gates open at 4 p.m. for that, and the concert starts at 7 p.m. And you can call Fulton County Fairgrounds at 870-895-5565 for information on that, or go to fultoncountyfair.org. Check that out. The Kentucky Headhunters, and they are a fun band. So
They're going to have a lot of food there, a lot of vendors, and a lot of things
okay.
going on. It's a big festival for them.
And it does say it's open air seating. You're welcome to bring lawn chairs or blankets. There is bleacher seating available. Tickets are $25 when purchased through Square, PayPal, or Eventbrite. You can also purchase tickets in advance at the fairgrounds office. So check that out. Kentucky Headhunters live in concert. And then the American Legion Alley White Post 52 is finishing up their ticket sales for their 308 rifle tickets. $10 each for a ticket, and that drawing is going to be held June 2nd, so it's coming up here in just a couple of weeks. You can call 870-424-6277 for tickets. for that rifle giveaway. And then the Ryan Mallett football camp is coming up for grades kindergarten through 8th grade. That is Tuesday, June 9th. Registration and check-in is at 8:15 that morning. The camp is from 9 to 11:30 a.m. and it is a free event for youth kindergarten to 8th grade, and you can they need to bring cleats, water, and athletic wear for that camp. And you can reach out to SARY@mhbombers.com with any questions. So check that out. And then that's all we've got coming up.
Yep.
We've got to save the date for September 7th for Mountain Home EMS, fire, and police on remembrance, honoring those. So that's September 7th. So save the date for that. All right. Shall we take a break now, and we'll
You
be
bet.
back? So don't go away. And we have a guest who's on her way. Or is she?
She's here.
She's here? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we'll be right back with our guest. So do not go away.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show. I've got Allyson Dewey, the superintendent of the Mountain Home Public Schools, here with us this morning. A lot to talk about, a lot going on. This has been a busy couple of weeks.
We are
over
busy.
at the school. Now, the last day of school is when?
Friday.
Oh, this Friday.
Friday, 1 o'clock.
Okay, and then I know that the graduation is bittersweet for you this year.
It is.
You've got your last one graduating
I do.
this year. And when
do.
is graduation?
So graduation is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. No rain in the forecast. I'm telling you what, that right there makes it that much better. It's fun to
Yes.
have a senior graduating, but it is amazing not to have to worry about
Yes,
the
not to
weather.
have to worry about the weather.
First time in a while.
First time in a while.
Yes.
You are exactly right. I have, you start watching early and praying for wisdom and
Yes.
decisions, and we have been very lucky over the past couple of years. But I believe 23, and if I'm wrong, I think 2023 was inside, if I remember correctly, and we got the chairs in, and it was a downpour. So it was a
Where-
really good decision, but then outside for the past 3 years.
Where do you have it in case of inclement weather?
Well, there is and I'll have to be very careful to make sure I say this correctly, but on our website there is, under senior information, there's exactly how it's lined out. You know, if it's going to just sprinkle a little, we might push it back 5 minutes
Oh,
or
yeah.
so and leave it where it is because of the massive number of people that are there, which is
Oh, gosh.
fantastic.
Yes.
But when we move it inside, we have to have a limited number of seats.
I see.
And so we do everything we can to keep it
To keep it
outdoors.
outside, yeah.
We are going to, let's say it starts raining. We move to 10 o'clock on Saturday morning outside.
Okay.
And then if we still can't get it in, we would move it inside at that point.
It's been several years since I've been to a high school graduation here, but it's always been outside when I've gone.
Yes,
so
and it's wonderful either way, but it sure is nice when
Not
we can
to
have it.
worry
Yeah,
about.
absolutely. And have to have extra seats. We live stream into the Dunbar Auditorium for extra seats, and I'm just thankful we're going to be outside.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And how many seniors are walking?
I asked yesterday, and the number I was given was 307. So I struggled to try to come up with how we had that many. It's our early grads and our super early grads. So we had some that went ahead and walked or graduated in December. Then we have some juniors that are also graduating early, and then some of our Guy Berry students will also walk
Excellent.
in that graduation. So
Excellent.
307 kids. It could be 308. We got one that just isn't quite over the finish line. They may make it in the
Come on
next
now.
24 hours, but if not, they'll finish up this summer.
Nose to the grindstone. Get
it,
that
307.
done. Get that done.
It's a lot of kids. That's more than we've had in the past couple of years.
Yes. And how many do you still do, like valedictorian?
We do. We do. So there has been a little bit of a change with that.
Oh, okay.
With the acceleration access.
Right.
That is from a state level. Mm-hmm. That accelerated learning. Everything became weighted differently, if that
Yes.
makes any sense.
Yes,
There's now a
it does.
5-point scale. And this group of students was really caught in our assistant superintendent, Miss Lawrence, likes to call it the Wild Wild West, because it was trying to figure out which classes to take, how to balance, what the GPAs are going to be, and how one class can just throw that order.
Yes, that's exactly
So
true.
there are over 40 summa cum laude graduates, which I think almost 50, which means they have over a 4.0.
Yes.
So that is, our kids have worked very hard, but then that definitely kind of inverts the pyramid, I
Right.
guess, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It also, we have almost, I think, between 70 and 80, possibly 90 honor grads. So they've met all the requirements for honor graduation and
Yes.
have over a 3.0 or 3.5 GPA. So this is kind of a different year. We actually have somebody who has ended up first in the class, GPA-wise, but won't serve as valedictorian just because of the way our handbook is written.
I
So
see.
we have a valedictorian, salutatorian, and then we have someone who's first numerically in the class. It's been kind of a wild
That's crazy,
season.
isn't it? Yes.
And traditionally, we've allowed all of our summa cum laudes the opportunity to speak at graduation. Some choose to, some choose not to. With almost 50 kids, that was not possible.
Gosh.
So they have decided to honor the top 10 GPAs, and those top 10 will have an opportunity to speak. Not to take away from the excellent work
Oh, no,
that any of our
absolutely
kids have done,
not.
and having a student in this class, it's come hit pretty close to home, thinking about the difference in a GPA, the difference in receiving some type of honor, and the fact of is my child ready to leave high school?
Right.
And so at the end of the day, that should be our goal, is that our kids are
Absolutely.
college, career, or military ready. And
I absolutely, and thinking back, it's so much more complicated.
It has
today
gotten very complicated
with the weighted and all the honors classes and the college credit classes and all of that. But the bottom line is, I cannot tell you one time where I had to explain what my ranking in class was, or where I fell if I was valedictorian, salutatorian, graduated with honors. I mean, it's significant, certainly, and it not to take anything away.
No,
but
we don't. We want to honor that.
Yes.
And it is very important to some of our students, especially right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Today.
But to the kids, guys, the fact that
they've done
achieved
it,
that,
right?
Wow, it's amazing.
So I had some numbers, and this is just pretty astonishing. I want to make sure I say them correctly. This group of seniors has taken 723 concurrent classes.
That's crazy.
To equal 2,221 hours of post-secondary work already.
Already.
So leaving high school, over 2,000 hours. We have a student that's a CPA. We have a CPA. Never mind that. Not quite yet. A CNA, graduating with her CNA. We have several that are leaving with certificates in welding, phlebotomy. It's just a pretty impressive group.
So impressive.
And just to know that some of our children, mine personally, will leave high school with over 30 hours of college credit, right at 30. We kind of held it there just for personal thought, we don't need to rush this, enjoy high school. But 30 hours that she will not have to be responsible for when she goes to college.
Wonderful. So
the financial savings there, and that's at no cost to those kids.
Yes.
Is to the tune of almost half of them. I think I had $666,000.
That is.
So it's over. It's over $500,000.
That is an amazing.
That our kids are going to be able to save.
Yes.
I did that at about $300 a college hour.
That is amazing. That right there,
$666,000
is a huge.
That's huge, and that
benefit.
Is, that has, and I have to credit the access bill for that. Mm-hmm. That allowed those kids to go ahead and get up to 15 college credit hours per semester while in high school.
That's awesome.
It's going to save our kids quite a bit of money.
It saves money. It saves time, and they get a jump start.
Absolutely.
On
where they're going, where they're headed, right?
Yeah.
And it also allows them to see, hey, this college thing is not exactly what I thought it was going to be. Yes. So maybe I need to think about doing something different. Maybe I need to think about getting a certificate of proficiency or looking at some of our trades that are out there. Or maybe I'm going to go out to the tech center or to, our kids are going to lineman school. These are essential jobs in our community.
Absolutely.
And if college algebra wasn't for me, and I think, I'm not really ready to do that right now. It's
Other
okay.
options out
That's
there
right.
for sure.
That's right. And that also saves our kids money.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't know how many times, and I'm sure you've heard it too, where people have gotten to like that third or fourth year of college. It's like, I'm not sure that I want to do this for my career.
Right.
And then it's kind of like you've spent a lot of money and time.
And there's a lot of research now with our Gen Zers. Are we in Gen Z? Is that right?
I can never keep up, to be quite honest, on which
this
one
generation of students, that they will not stay in the same professions and jobs. I'm a lifer.
Yes.
And have always been very proud to be a lifer. Mm-hmm. That's not really how our kids feel, and that's okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But they're movers and shakers. They aren't going to stay still long.
Interesting that how trends have changed in that, because it used to be.
So proud to have worked 30 years at the exact same place.
Yes.
My own daughter will start she graduated with her master's in December, working on her CPA exam, and she'll start her second job in August.
Wow.
For no reason. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
She just had a different opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thought it sounded great, and
hey, you gotta.
That's right, you do it,
life's
right?
short, right?
Right.
I mean, you gotta enjoy what you're doing for sure.
yeah.
And for some, that's going to college. For some, it's getting a certificate. But whatever they do, the future is bright.
Absolutely, and we
Absolutely.
want these kids leaving us ready to serve their community, whether in
Absolutely.
whatever manner that is, in whatever
Absolutely.
community that is. We'd love for them to be with us, but if not, we want them to go out and do great things.
Well, that's just wonderful. So graduation tomorrow night. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Allyson to talk some more about what's going on over at the schools.
Thank you.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community, relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings.
Welcome back to the morning show. I've got Allyson Dewey here, the Mountain Home Superintendent, and we've been talking all things graduation.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a good to go tomorrow. I see your shirt says State Boys softball. What's happening with that?
So tonight at 5:30, the Lady Bomber softball team takes on Greene County Tech at Greene County Tech. And our Mountain Home Bomber baseball team at 5:30 takes on Greene County Tech at Greene County Tech in the first round of the state tournament. Our soccer boys are headed also to Searcy today.
My goodness. Is that
it's
state
busy.
as well?
This is state.
Golly.
So we'll see how things go. I'm hopeful. We're stressed out about trying to get them back and forth tomorrow, our seniors.
yeah, I'm
That's my
sure.
hope. But no matter what, these kids have played hard.
Yes.
Softball's definitely peaking at the right time.
Yes.
Baseball has had a fantastic season. Soccer doing great. I mean, we're excited.
Making us proud here.
That's
in
right.
Mountain
We're
Home.
excited to head
We're
over
excited
there.
for them.
I guess boys soccer heading towards Central Arkansas, and baseball, softball going east
Gosh.
today.
Well,
Lots going on.
good luck to all of those
Yes,
teams.
absolutely.
And, we're so proud of you. So
Yes, ma'am.
That's exciting.
It is. Both
Exciting
girls and
news.
boys, baseball, softball going in as the third seed. So softball I'm particularly close to with my senior. They have had 2 fantastic wins over Greenwood, who is a powerhouse just
Yes.
about in anything they do. And for the first time in softball history, they've beat them first time they won. That's
Very
the first
good.
win they've ever won against
Very
Greenwood. And so
good.
that got them in that third seed, and just
Gosh.
real excited.
Well, I'll be excited to hear
Yeah.
what happens with all of that.
Yeah.
And before we talk
Yes,
about the
ma'am.
awards, because I do
Yes.
want to talk about the awards, but before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about the play.
I know. I brought my program in.
Yes.
Because I was so, I was just blown away.
Can I just say, the music of that play was so difficult. Karen Maupin, I just want to give her a shout out, my friend Karen Maupin, for being the musical director. But the kids, oh my word,
It was fantastic.
It was amazing. The musical talent in that group, it was phenomenal. I cannot say enough good things about the music.
And I don't think I realized, they announced at the beginning how difficult the music was, and a special thank you to Karen Maupin for her work getting those kids ready. Matthew Wise leans on her. He is the director and
Yes.
our teacher at the high school, and he was her student.
Is that right?
He was.
I did not
He
realize
performed
that.
for her. And so it's just a really neat relationship between the two of them. And Matthew Wise does a fantastic job. He brings, as Gary Maupin, Karen's husband,
Yes.
says, he kind of has brought in a breath of fresh air just because he's a little younger. And he says that tongue-in-cheek, of course.
Right.
But we have just had a fantastic theater program. And I do believe Karen, her work with our kids,
Kinda laid the
she's
foundation.
retired and she's still
Yes.
at it.
Yes, and I will say about the. And I'm sorry, what is his name? The one that's
Matthew Wise.
Matthew Wise,
the director.
I will say this play was a little bit different in that it had a very contemporary flair, and he lived in New York, and I could really feel that in this production, and it was just so good.
It really was. There were some standout performances.
Oh my gosh,
by
yes.
some underclassmen,
Yes.
which is really fun to think about. Symphony Fox as a
Yes.
senior, and she did have, I guess you would call it the lead
She
role.
was the lead, yes.
But 8th grader Presley Mayfield showed out, and she is an up-and-comer.
Yes,
and,
she is.
Another one that I noticed in particular, they all were fantastic.
They all
Kinley
were
Brown,
fantastic.
she has got a couple years left for us, and that girl can sing.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh. Is
like
she-
take your breath away.
Was she a sophomore?
I think so. She's young. I had to ask.
Oh.
I text the principal and said, "Who is Kinley Brown?"
Oh, gosh.
Because I had not met her, and I did get to meet her this week. Ran into her Tuesday, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I need to talk to you." You
I'm sure
were
that kind of
I think she knew. I mean, because there were a couple of us, and I was like, "You were."
Oh, she was
incredible.
fabulous. I thought the crowd was going to stand up when
she was
got
fantastic.
done. She was fantastic.
And she said she was a nervous wreck, and I thought, "Oh my goodness."
She did not show it.
I mean, these kids are.
She belted
It's
out.
very impressive.
There were a couple of people in particular. She was one of them, and then the girl Piper.
The caterpillar.
Yes, the caterpillar.
Piper Bone, another girl. Her
Those
music.
two girls, I thought the crowd was going to jump to their feet, and they were so good.
It was a professional production.
It was.
And I think that is what impresses me so much.
Yes.
And the fact that how many kids were involved.
Yes.
Lots of kids involved all the way down to the 8th grade. So.
And so congratulations
Yes.
to the theater group, the Mountain Home.
Yes, and when you see that they're putting a show on, I highly encourage
not miss
everyone
it.
in our community to go out and enjoy these kids because they are a talented bunch of students.
Yes,
And
yes.
there are underclassmen. Coralie Lawrence is an underclassman who showed out as well, and I have seen her in several productions. And I think what's really fun is when you know these kids outside of theater, and Presley, for example, doesn't seem, she's quiet. And I was just blown away
Yes.
by what happens when some of our students get on stage.
It was amazing
It was
to
wonderful.
watch, and I've been to several of the high school productions over the years, and the amount of work that goes into
absolutely.
putting the production, but the amount of talent, I mean, it just always blows me
We are
away.
lucky,
And so-
lucky folks.
So congratulations to that group. Wonderful performance. The people at TLP that came to see it, everyone loved it, and it was just great. So,
Speaking of Twin Lakes Playhouse,
yes,
they gave a local scholarship. Two.
We gave two. Yes.
Two nice scholarships to some of our students on Tuesday night.
Yes.
I did notice that. Our community came out in droves.
Yes.
To support our students.
And Scooter and I were just talking, and over 70 students were awarded
70
scholarships.
students. I was looking to see, and that did not include, that was awards. That doesn't include all of our Promise students. So there were 120 students that were awarded or have said that they may be accepting the Promise Scholarship.
Okay.
So the Promise Scholarship
What is
is through Mountain Home Education Foundation, and it is for graduating seniors. And it is a promise that if they choose to attend ASU Mountain Home, that they will fulfill their financial commitment for tuition. So students must do all of their FAFSA. They must, it's a last pay. So you do all the work ahead of time, all the institutional scholarships from ASU Mountain Home, and then whatever is left, the Mountain Home Education Foundation will pick up. And we had over 120 students that have at least completed paperwork that says they will be using the Promise. Generally, that number goes down a little bit because sometimes kids do that just in case. I'm planning on going to UCA, but if something happens, I may stay here. So their options are still open until that first day of basically August 1st.
Gosh.
So
Well,
what a blessing for our kids, right?
Absolutely.
And that is all from local community trust endowments and donations.
Is it? Way to go, community.
That's right.
I mean,
Over 6,
what is
I wanted to
different?
read that number to you. But our local scholarships, our community came out $480,000 in local scholarship money for our students.
And that's just different organizations.
Different
in the
organizations,
area,
Mountain Home Education Foundation, PEO, the Methodist Church, Twin Lakes Playhouse. There's several private scholarships that are funded through the Mountain Home Education Foundation. There are opportunities if folks want to give to our kids. My goodness, the scholarship money. I mean, I'm just thinking now, American Legion, not Lions, but Kiwanis Club. All of these groups, the Home Builders Association, all of these groups have scholarships set up for our kids. Chris Nassari does a Bomber for Life scholarship that's to the tune of about $5,000 because 6 students receive funds.
Wow.
Our kids are so lucky and so blessed. And, I told our retirees yesterday at our retirement reception, I said, this is a full circle moment because I see what our community does, not only professionally for our kids, but personally, and what our retirees have done for students professionally and personally. So
Isn't that
it's
great?
a great season
Because
to celebrate.
not every community is that blessed. And so congratulations to all of the seniors,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
sure.
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of the seniors that were awarded scholarships. I just want to say that your daughter was honored.
She was.
And talk a little bit about that.
She was. So Tuesday night also was the awarding of Mr. and Miss MHHS, and we had, I believe, 26 fantastic seniors that were nominated for this award initially. We had 17 young women and 19 young men who all had interviews. Did I do that math right? I didn't, did I?
17
No,
or
36.
19? Yeah,
36. I said 26. 36 students, and those students all competed in a first round interview with members of our community, mainly alumni, some teachers that had graduated or have retired, some retired administrators and teachers helped. But FBLA puts this on every year since 1966. 60 years of Mr. and Miss MHHS. And from those 36 students, there was a top 10 chosen for the girls, chosen for the boys. They did a second day of interviews with another set of community members, and alumni and retired educators. And there were 6 students that were chosen to receive scholarships from Mountain Home Education Foundation. Second runner-up, I think the medley, Kendra Medley and Jack Coleman. First runner-up was actually her twin sister, Kenna Medley, and Dylan Prinz, who is actually headed to the Naval Academy.
Oh, wow.
And then the winners this year were Libby Dewey, my own child, who is headed to the University of Arkansas in Dayton-Davis, Mr. MHHS, who is going to UCA.
Well, congratulations to them.
All those kids.
And all of the award recipients and all of the graduates. congratulations to you. Good luck in your graduation tomorrow. We've got to run. We're about out of time. Thank you, Allyson.
Thank you. And I'll see you in June, but it will be very quiet.
Yes, all right.
Very quiet.
And on that note, support your local graduates, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day out there.
Thank you.